Hey Dee, are you there? I'm just wondering if you had a quick second to chat with me about something. I just wanted to let you know that I was talking to my boss and it sounds like I'll be having these late nights going on for a while.
You're kidding me. I feel like I hardly ever see you anymore, Charles. What is going on at work that is keeping you so late there every single night?
I know, trust me, I don't want to be doing this any more than you want me to either. But there is just a lot of things going on with the company right now. Even some of our clients are getting sucked into the mess and it's just, ugh. Anyways, it's sounding like this is going to probably be a thing for at least another 2 weeks or so. And might not be able to talk to you as much throughout the workday.
I see. Well, that really sucks, but I guess if it's what your job is asking of you, then I understand. I suppose if you're going to be that busy working, though, I'll only try to reach out to you if it's an emergency, and otherwise I'll just try to let you concentrate. And then you won't have to worry about responding to any texts or anything like that. You'll just be able to focus on what you're doing and not have me distract you or anything like that.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate your understanding. I really wish this wasn't the case, but it is what it is for now.
I understand. These things happen from time to time. Anyways, I hope that it all goes over well and that you can get back to your regular schedule soon.
Charles, are you there? I have something that I need to talk to you about right now. Oh, Todd, how's it going? I feel like I don't hear from you all that often. Is everything okay? We don't have time for that right now. Where are you? Well, I'm on the bus on my way to go meet a client right now, actually. But given your tone, I take it that this isn't the answer that you were wanting to hear. You bet it's not it. How can you be at work at a time like this? What's the matter with you, man? Sorry, I feel a little out of the loop. Is everything okay? Am I missing something? I don't know, you tell me. Unless you want me to just come out and spell it for you. But I really can't believe you're acting like nothing is going on here at all. Todd, I'm really sorry, but I genuinely have no idea what you're talking about right now. Did I do something wrong? Is everything okay where you are? What is it? What do you mean you don't know what I'm talking about? Please tell me that's just supposed to be some kind of messed up joke. It's really not. But if you could tell me what's going on, then that would really help me clear all of this up. Whatever it is, it sounds pretty serious to me. Of course it's serious. You're missing your parents-in-law's funeral right now. Did you really not know about that at all? I know that they're not your real parents, but I still would have expected you to be there for them and us right now. I really thought you were a better guy than this. But I'm sorry, I really had no idea. When did they pass? What do you mean? Are you seriously asking me that? I guess I am. This is seriously the first time that I'm hearing about any of this. Todd, I really am sorry for your loss. I don't know what else to say. You have to be kidding me, man. Are you telling me that you really didn't know that both my parents got sick and were in the hospital together? You didn't know about any of that? No, I really didn't. The last time that I saw them was a while ago, but they were not healthy. I had no idea they were in a hospital at all. Well, they both seemed to catch the same thing, and they were both hospitalized together. First, it was Dad's condition that worsened. It happened so quickly, and then he was just gone. And my mom followed him 2 days later. So then that's why the funeral is for the both of them. That's right. We're going to have the wake all through the night tonight, and then we're going to have the funeral tomorrow. I see, Todd, I'm so sorry. You have my sincerest and deepest condolences. I promise you that I didn't know a thing about any of this. It's okay. None of that matters now. But do you think you can come back here and be here for the wake and the funeral? Todd, I really want to be there now that I know all of this is happening, but, well, I guess I could talk to my boss about getting off early, but I still wouldn't make it back home until tomorrow. Wait, what? What do you mean? Why wouldn't you be making it here until tomorrow? I thought that you just lived 40 minutes away, right? Why would it take you that long? Well, it would take me that long because about a year ago I was sent on an extended business trip and I've been up in Michigan ever since. Hold on a second. You've been living in Michigan for the past year? Are you serious? Yeah, of course. Sorry. Did Dee not mention that to you at all? Actually, now that I say that, I wonder why I haven't heard from her about this at all. Maybe she's just been so broken up about losing her parents. Wait, hold on a second. I think there's something might be up here. Up? What do you mean by that? Is anything else going on back home that I should know about? I know I'm far away right now, but I would like to be kept in the loop. Well, the thing is that I haven't actually been able to get a hold of my sister for a while now. Wait, you haven't been able to get a hold of Dee? But why not? I thought you guys kept in touch. Charles, I am really sorry to do this to you, but I think I'm going to need some time to confirm a couple of things before I tell you anything else. In fact, can I ask you for a couple questions about your work right now? Well, sure, I guess you can if you think it'll help with whatever's going on. Okay, so you moved to Michigan a year ago for work, is that right? Yep. I've been here just a little over 11 months, but basically a year at this point. Okay, so you've been living up north, and you've been in contact with Dee this whole time then? Yeah, pretty much, although we don't talk every day. But we do chat every now and then, and I'll leave her messages about what I've been up to or how things are going up here. Okay, that makes sense. And have you talked to her recently at all? Actually, now that you mention it, I think it's been about 10 days since her and I last sent a message to each other. You haven't talked to your own wife in over a week? Well, there was some serious drama happening up here with the company and some of our clients, you see. I was being kept late on overtime every single day, and I told Dee about it. She suggested talking to me less so that I'd be less tempted to text her during work. And so, since then, we haven't really said anything to each other. Got it. And that must also mean that the last time you two saw each other was a while ago as well, right? Yeah, I think the last time that we were in person together was something like 6 months ago when I managed to get some time off to visit her. So you haven't seen your wife in 6 months either. That's really tough. But it still doesn't explain everything because my parents were hospitalized about 4 months ago. But you told me that you had no idea that that had even happened to begin with, right? I'm really sorry I didn't hear about it, but it's true. I had no idea that they had been in there that long. That's okay. I think I'm starting to understand the picture here. Well, do you mind if I ask what's going on with your mind right now? Because I feel more confused than ever about all of this currently. Okay, let me try and explain it to you. So my dad died about a week ago, okay? I called Dee to tell her about it, and there was some guy who answered the phone. Although he said that he was you. But I take it that it wasn't me because I already told you I didn't know that this had happened, right? That's right. So this guy pretending to be you said that Dee wasn't feeling good and asked you to answer her phone. And then I told this guy about her dad and that was it. But now I understand that you and Dee weren't even physically together at this point, right? That's right. I don't remember a phone call, much less answer a phone call for Dee or talking to you on the phone. But now that I'm starting to put this together, I'm going to talk to my boss about getting permission to go home early from this. That might be a good idea. I'll do some more digging around on my end and see if I can't find anything concrete about what's happening. But anyways, I told this guy to tell Dee to call me back as soon as she was able to, and I haven't heard at all from her ever since then. Jeez, what do you think happened? I'm starting to get a little scared personally. I don't know. I tried messaging and calling her and have gotten nothing back. Now that I'm in charge of preparing the funeral, I've just been so busy. But I assumed that Dee just wasn't feeling good. I don't know, I thought maybe she had heard about mom and dad and just didn't want to talk to me out of grief, but now I realize that I hadn't actually tried reaching out to your phone to try and get a hold of her. And that's why you messaged me today asking where I was. That's right. So I guess now you're basically all caught up. Got it. Well, okay, I'll go and talk to my boss about leaving. I'm sorry that I won't be able to make it for the wake, but I will try my best to be there as early as I can for the funeral in case you need any help. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. The funeral starts at 1 in the afternoon, just so you know. Okay then. I should have time to make it back and get myself ready for that. And I guess I'll try reaching out to Dee and see what she knows about this. Sounds good. I really hope that you can come through to her. Dee, are you there? You and I have something really serious to talk about. Please, Dee, this is an emergency. You have to get back to me right away. Did you know anything at all about your parents' funeral? The wake is tonight and the funeral itself is tomorrow at 1. You need to call Todd and get the details from him right away. He said that he can't seem to get a hold of you, but that he wanted you to know what happened because he needs your help. Hello? Are you there? Anyways, I'm going to try and head home first thing in the morning tomorrow to make it back. When you see these messages, please get back to me. Hey, Charles. I just wanted to thank you for all your help yesterday. Todd, of course. Anything for you and your family. I'm just really sorry that I couldn't have been there for the wake. It's okay. I know that you wouldn't have made it even if you tried. But anyways, I figured out who the guy was who answered Dee's phone was. Really? You did? Who the heck is he? Just what the heck is going on? Charles, I don't know how to tell you this. What is it? Is Dee okay? Please, I've actually been really worried about this. I think it would be better if you and I could talk about this in person. Can we meet up, please? Yeah, of course. I'll talk to my boss about taking tomorrow off and we can find some time to get to the bottom of this. Okay then. Let me know what time tomorrow will work best for you. Of course, thank you so much for looking into this for me. Dee, you and I have got some serious talking to do.
Charlie, it's so nice to hear from you. I can't believe it's been 2 weeks since you and I last talked. Did things calm down at work? How have you been? I miss you.
I guess you can say that. Actually, I've already come back home.
Oh, really? I take it that this isn't just for a vacation, though, right?
Dee, can you tell me where you are right now?
Oh, I'm just out with a friend right now. We're just catching up. We might grab some dinner together or something. So I guess I might not be back home until pretty late, but you can just whip something up for yourself.
You're with a friend, I see. Well, did you talk to your brother at all?
Todd? What do you mean? Why would I need to talk to him? Did something happen?
I think it would be better if you just talk to him yourself.
Sure, okay. Charles, are you there? Please answer me. We need to talk about some things.
That's right. Like how you've been cheating on me with some guy from your class reunion? Have you really been away traveling this whole time with him?
No, wait, you don't understand. I promise. I had no idea about my parents or their funeral.
So you're admitting to cheating on me then? Because you didn't deny that at all.
Charlie, I'm really sorry. I was just so lonely without you. You were gone for a whole year.
I can't believe it. You lied to me this whole time and now you're making excuses for yourself? Well, you might as well tell me everything. Like, why didn't you know what all was going on with your parents? And why did you tell this guy to pretend to be me on the phone? Your brother called you and thought it was me, and he told this guy to tell you about your parents. But I guess he didn't say anything, did he?
Well, you were right about us being on vacation, but it was my very first time going abroad. And my old classmate had been abroad plenty of times and said there was no point having a phone overseas, so he offered to hold on to it while we were away. He told me that he would tell me if anything important came through, but you didn't tell me anything, even after my dad had died. I guess he knew that I would want to end our trip and turn around, so he just kept quiet. He even blocked Todd. And by the time we had gotten back, he deleted all the messages about the deaths and the funeral and the missed calls and gave me my phone back.
I see. So that's why you had no idea about your parents.
I was so upset with him, I screamed at him for hours.
Oh, really? You were that upset?
Of course I was. He didn't tell me that my own parents had died. Isn't that just horrible?
But you hadn't even told me about them being in the hospital. Did you not know about that either?
What do you mean by that?
Todd already told me all about it. I know that they were in the hospital for months.
Right, but what about it?
Well, they were hospitalized while I was away for work, but I still didn't hear about any of that until they were already gone. I had to find out about your parents and your affair both from Todd.
But I'm done with that other man. You don't have anything to worry about.
You think you can just brush your affair aside like that? No. You and I are getting a divorce.
Wait, what? You can't be serious about this, right? Charles, both of my parents just died and I had no idea.
And you think that I should just ignore the fact that you were lying about your parents and cheating on me this whole time? I can't even with you right now, D. The next time you talk to me, it's going to be through my lawyer. I really can't believe that my wife thought she could just excuse herself from the fact that she was lying and cheating on me. At least my lawyer was sympathetic when he heard my story. He told me that he had seen similar cases like this where the wife has something bad happen to her and tried to get out punishment through crocodile tears. I told him I just wanted things to be over and to have my own life again. In the end, Dee and I were finally divorced and I did sue her for her affair. Even Todd took my side during those divorce proceedings. He was furious with his sister for her affair leading to her missing the funeral. Obviously, it's sad that Dee didn't know that her own parents had died, but she really has no one else to blame for this outcome but herself.
Hey, Alan. How are you doing right now? Are you done with work? I'm getting ready for bed right now.
Hey, Jessica. I'm good. I just got off work.
You've been working a lot of overtime these days. I'm worried about your health.
I'm okay, don't worry. This is a really important time for us right now.
Are you going to be okay coming over to my parents' house next week? If you feel like things are getting too busy for you, just let me know.
Don't worry about it. I want to meet your parents. I hope they won't hate me, though.
They won't hate you. Just be yourself. My parents are also looking forward to meeting you.
I know. It's just a really big thing, you know? I want to make sure I have a good relationship with your parents since we're planning on getting married after all. I really want to make a good first impression.
Aw, thank you. I'm really happy that you're taking this so seriously.
I'm really grateful to you, too. Thank you for being with me, even though I don't have any family or money. Ever since I met you, my life has completely changed for the better. This is kinda cheesy, but I feel like the world's gotten brighter. I'm really happy.
Of course, I feel the same way.
But you know, I can't help but feel like you're out of my league. You went to one of the top universities in the country and got hired at a famous company. Plus your family is rich and powerful. I'm literally the exact opposite of you. I didn't get good grades and I'm basically a corporate slave. I kind of feel like I'm dragging you down.
None of that matters to me. You work really hard at your job. I think that's a wonderful thing. And plus, I don't care about any of that other stuff. You're an amazing person to me.
That's what you say, at least. Jessica, you're absolutely amazing. I'm falling in love with you all over again.
I'm just saying the truth. You're perfect the way you are. So please don't talk badly about yourself. Because you're my boyfriend, after all.
I bet you're blushing right now.
Are you teasing me?
Nah, I'm not trying to tease you. You don't open up about your feelings often, so I couldn't help but imagine that maybe saying all that stuff got you a little bit red. You've always been a little shy, too.
I guess, yeah. I've always been studying and working, so I haven't had much experience with love.
I think that's cute.
Ah, there you go again! Let's talk about something else.
Aw, but I wanted to hear more about your feelings.
My feelings? In that case, I want to ask you to do me a favor. Is it okay?
Of course. If it's something that I'm able to do, you can count on me.
Well, you see, I actually wanted to go over to your place. Even though we've already been dating for a year, I've only visited your place once. Can I?
Well, sure you can. But my place is really far away from where you are. Plus, these days I've been so swamped with work, I'm actually staying at a hotel just to cut down on my commute time.
But wouldn't it be good to at least open the windows and do some light cleaning up at home? I think your place is really nice. When you go back home, please take me with you, okay?
Alright, I got it. You can come with me next time, okay?
Yay!
How come you want to come over so badly?
Well, I mean, is Isn't it nice to spend some alone time together at your house?
I kind of prefer your place, to be honest.
But I still want to go to yours sometimes. Well, you're right about it being far away from me, though. And to be honest, I'm a bit worried about something.
What are you worried about?
We're always meeting up at hotels, right? I know you've been extremely busy, but sometimes it's a bit hard to get in touch with you. I can't help but think, what if I'm not the only one?
I'm really sorry. I understand that from your perspective, my lifestyle does seem a bit suspicious.
Are you okay with me saying all that stuff? I haven't been able to talk about this because I didn't want to make you upset.
No, I don't feel that way at all. I'm actually glad that you opened up to me about this. It really shows me that you care a lot.
I hope you won't think that this is a really big deal or anything. I'm only just a little bit worried. But I'm really glad I was able to talk to you about it.
I'm really happy you talked to me too. I'm sorry I made you worry. I'm gonna be busy with work for a little bit more, but I'll be free soon. Once I'm done with everything, we can spend lots and lots of time together.
Okay.
Hey, why don't we just move in together?
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. We're going to be doing that in the future anyways.
You're right. Then let's do it.
Let's do it once my work calms down. But let's tell your parents about our plan next week. I want to show them how serious I am.
Okay. I can't wait for next week to come already.
Sorry for making you feel all lonely and stuff. But I'll be done with everything soon.
I understand. I'm always here to support you. I feel a lot better now about everything, so just focus on your work, okay?
I feel like I can do anything with your support, Jessica. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Okay. Talk to you later. Good night.
Is this Jessica?
Please. Please reply to this message. Who is this? I don't have this number in my contacts.
I'm Alan's wife. Please, can you come help me?
What? I think you must be mistaken.
I'm telling the truth. My name is Lainey, and I'm Alan's wife. I know that he's been going out with you for a year already.
I'm sorry. It's hard to believe this all of a sudden. I want to confirm this with Alan first.
Wait! Please don't contact him.
Huh?
I'm trapped inside a mountain lodge right now. Alan forced me to come here.
A mountain lodge?
Yes. He left me here since this morning. He said that this is punishment for going against him. He won't let me leave until I beg for forgiveness. He's blocked the door and windows so I can't escape. I'm begging you to come and help me.
This is all too sudden. Why are you contacting me instead of the police? Wouldn't the police be better?
Please don't call the police. There was a time when I tried calling the police after he hit me, but they dismissed it as a lover's quarrel.
Oh, I see.
He pretends to be nice on the outside. He said he was innocent and told the police that I was mentally ill. I was hospitalized once in the past due to depression, so that's why the police wouldn't listen to me at all. They won't look past my medical records.
I'm sorry, but I'm having a really hard time believing all of this. Alan isn't the type of person that would hit anyone. And how did you even get my contact information? I'm sure you have other people that you could try to contact.
Alan deleted all of my contacts, but I managed to see his phone once. I saw that he had just finished talking to you on the phone and took that opportunity to memorize your number. That's why I don't have anyone else to contact except you.
If this is all true, then Alan's been lying to me this entire time?
Yes, I'm afraid so. Alan plans on leaving me and marrying you. But when he found out about my plans to tell you about who he really is as a person, he became enraged.
Why would you try to do something like that? If Alan is really such a dangerous person, then why didn't you quietly divorce him and move on? Wouldn't that be the safest choice?
He wants to pin the blame on me for the divorce. He's trying to get me to pay his alimony too. I thought that if I could run away from him, then I would gladly pay the money. But I realized I can't just run away like that. Once I run away, you'll be his next victim.
But why would you try to protect me? After all, I'm the one who stole your husband from you. I had already lost my feelings for Alan when I found out about you. I was even relieved for a moment that someone else would take my spot. I thought that it was the perfect chance to run away. Do you remember that one time you came to our house? Yes. You complimented me back then. You were talking about how the house looked so clean and pretty, how well decorated and taken care of it was. Wait, you were there that day? Yes. I was trapped inside the closet. That's horrible. Ever since I quit my job due to health problems, he's been constantly abusing me. He told me that if I couldn't make any money, then I was useless. What? That's why when you complimented how the house looked, I felt really happy. Even though you were probably complimenting Alan. I realized that I couldn't let you walk down the same path as I did. That's why I wanted to tell you the truth. I'm sure that it's hard to believe my words right now. To be honest, I don't fully believe you yet. Or, rather, I don't think I want to believe. But if what you're telling me is the truth, then I will never forgive him. That's why I'm going to get you now. Thank you so much. I don't feel safe going alone, so is it okay if I bring my dad with me? Of course. I know where I am approximately, so I'll send you a map right now. Got it. Please, please don't tell Alan about this yet. I'm really sorry. I'm asking you to do a lot for me, even though I know you must be really shocked by all of this. It's okay. I haven't fully processed everything yet. But if you're telling the truth, then Alan needs to be held accountable. Once I arrive at your location, please tell me everything you know.
Sorry, Jessica. I wasn't able to contact you for a while. My hands got really tied up with something, you see.
Seems like it.
What's wrong? Are you pouting? I'm really sorry. I ran into some trouble. It was pretty tough. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to go over to your parents' house either.
Oh, okay. I wonder if it's related to your wife being trapped inside a mountain lodge.
What? What are you talking about?
Don't pretend that you don't know. I know everything.
Wait. Did you receive a message from a mentally ill woman?
A mentally ill woman?
Actually, I haven't told you this, but there's a woman that's been stalking me. That woman has this delusion that she's married to me. I even went to the police about this, but they didn't want to deal with this issue. Sorry, I wanted to bring this up, but I didn't want you to misunderstand, so I kept it a secret.
Oh, really? There was someone like that hanging around you?
Yeah, I was honestly scared for my life. She would always wait for me outside my house. She even looked up your details to find out who I'm dating.
That's strange. Why would you let a person like that cook food and clean the house for you? I'm sure you even hit her if she talked back to you, right?
How do you know that?
Lainey's with me right now.
What? Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm the one who saved her. That's why I know everything. You're a piece of human garbage.
You're wrong. I already told you that she's delusional.
Do you know how many days have passed since I rescued her? Do you think I've been sitting around doing nothing since then? I looked into your background. You lied about losing your parents. You lied about being constantly busy with work. The real reason why you don't see your parents anymore is because you got married and moved out.
What are you saying? Who gave you the right to go and look me up? You're a pathetic excuse for a human.
Aw, what's wrong? You suddenly changed your attitude. Are you finally showing your true colors?
I'm going to your house right now. Give Lainey back.
Nope. And anyhow, you don't know where my parents' house is anyways. I'm not giving Lainey back to you.
You have nothing to do with this. Tell Lainey to call me right now.
You really think this isn't my business? I witnessed Lainey being held captive in the mountain lodge, and I'm unfortunately dating you. You were even talking about marriage.
Marriage is off the table. I don't love you anymore. You're disgusting for sticking your nose into other people's business.
Who are you calling disgusting? You were just after my money, weren't you? Lainey used to have a high-paying job. You married her only because she had money, right?
Yeah, you can think whatever the hell you want. Lainey's making up nonsense.
After Lainey had to quit her job because of her health, you became an entirely different person once you realized there was no money coming in. You started abusing her once she couldn't work anymore.
I was the one who supported us when she couldn't work. That's why I can do whatever I want with her. Why else would I get married?
I can't believe this is happening. You're actual scum! Because Lainey wasn't able to work anymore, you decided to replace her with me? How much further are you willing to go in order to humiliate me?
So what? It's both of your faults for being fooled. You two made the mistake of going out with me. You're both ugly, worthless pigs that have nothing to offer but some money. Just go look at yourself in the mirror. Huh.
I'm so grateful to Lainey. Thank goodness I didn't get married to an evil person like you.
Yeah, whatever. Good for you. Anyways, I'm taking Lainey back home with me. Thanks to her, you and I are breaking up. I better show her lots and lots of appreciation. Aren't you happy?
You think I'm going to let you do that? There's no way in hell I would keep quiet about all of this. Lainey doesn't want to go back to you. She wants to file for divorce.
So? What are you gonna do about it? Are you gonna call the police? They're not going to listen to you.
They will listen. Just because the police dismissed your fight as a lover's quarrel the last time doesn't mean you'll be safe this time. The police officers definitely handled it wrong back then. Lainey's been too afraid to speak up about this with the police because she thinks she'll be forced to return to you again.
Huh?
When I got to the mountain lodge, the windows and door were all boarded up. Once we finally managed to get in, we found Lainey all beaten up. She was covered in bruises. We immediately went to the police station and explained the whole situation to them. We also got a medical examination done.
Your point? You think that's gonna change anything? It's just a problem between me and Lainey.
It doesn't matter if it's just between you two. You're going to jail. Everyone knows about your crimes now.
Huh, as if I'm going to get arrested. I read on the internet that they'll give me a warning at best.
I seriously have no idea why you think that way. Your crimes are on a totally different level from whatever blog post you read on the internet. I can't believe you're really this stupid. It's honestly pathetic.
You're the one who's being stupid. Who got fooled in the first place?
Yep, I already admit that I was a fool for dating you. But I'll never forgive you.
So am I going to have a criminal record now?
That's pretty obvious if you think about it. Unless Lainey settles it in court.
I want to talk to Lainey. Give her the phone.
Lainey says she doesn't want to talk to you. She has nothing to say. In other words, don't ever try to contact us again. From now on, you can talk to our lawyers.
Jessica, please. I'm sorry for keeping all of this hidden from you. But I was serious about wanting to get married to you. I wasn't lying about my feelings.
Sure, whatever you say. After all, I was Lainey's replacement. Seriously, are you out of your mind? Do you have two personalities or something? Just a second ago you were screaming at me, and now you're begging for forgiveness?
No, it's not like that. I'm trying to get you to understand my true feelings. I'm trying to show you how sincere I am. So please, let me talk to Lainey. I'll file for divorce if that's what she wants.
It's pretty obvious that's what she wants.
After I divorce Lainey, will you give me another chance? I said all those bad things earlier because I was panicking over the fact that you found out about me being married. But I'm not actually in love with Lainey.
You can stop with the performance already. It's about time you learn how to take responsibility for your actions. That's the least you can do.
At this rate, I won't be able to go back to my job. If the police catch me, then I'll get fired, you know? I'm not as smart as you are either. So please, don't let them take away everything I have.
So what? You've got some balls saying that after you completely ruined Lainey's life. You don't deserve any pity.
But
There's no way I would believe anything you say at this point. I would be the world's biggest idiot if I believed you. Jessica, I finished moving into my new place. I'm so thankful for your help. Congratulations! No need to thank me. I only did what I could. You worked really hard for this day to come. But you helped me find a lawyer and a new place to live. You didn't have any obligation to help me, but you did anyways. You helped me a lot too. Because you stood up to Alan, I was also saved. If it wasn't for you, I don't know where I would be right now.
I'm really happy that you feel that way. Sadly, we didn't have much luck with men.
Don't say that. It wasn't easy, but I definitely learned a lot from this ordeal. It's strange how life works sometimes. I never knew love could be so deceiving.
It's Alan's fault for using our feelings like that. It's not your fault at all. I was so scared the entire time, so I just did as I was told.
Lainey.
But I still have hope for the future. I have many years ahead of me. I'm not going to let this bring me down. I want to recover and return back to society.
You're right. I'm going to try my best to move forward as well. I don't have any intentions on getting revenge, but I think the best form of payback is to smile and live happily from now on. After that, Alan was arrested and quickly prosecuted. He was found guilty on all charges, forced to pay money for the damages, and was fired from his company. Lainey successfully filed for divorce and received her share of the assets along with alimony payments. In addition, the judge ruled that Alan was also required to pay money to me for causing emotional distress. Because of his actions, Alan ended up being broke and unemployed. I hope that he'll regret hurting women for the rest of his life. And I also pray that there won't be any more victims like us. After Lainey recovered, she and my family hit it off really well and became close with each other. She's currently working at my dad's company. Some people might think our friendship looks a bit strange from the outside, but it doesn't bother us. We go out for drinks here and there. I'm grateful to have a connection with her. We were able to save each other. Even though we had bad luck with men, I think we were blessed with an amazing friendship instead. I will always cherish my friends and family. And with their support, I will continue to live my life true to myself.